Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by again. Today we'll be making OHA soup, and I've already cooked all the proteins I'll be using. So I just brought it out from the fridge, and here is the meat stock. Then I'm adding the cow tail. Then after that I will make sure to break it or to separate it from each other. You know, when you put meat in the fridge overnight, it tends to gum together. And I added the iota and the stockfish already cooked as well. I added some snails, and I also have some shake, some cow towel, and I'm adding some dry catfish. I have some smoked turkey which I added as well. You don't need to make use of all these proteins. Make use of the ones you have and the ones you can afford. So I'm just topping up the water to the level of the meat, just like so. Then I cover and bring this to boil. While that is taking time to boil, I mix the cocoyam. I have some cocoyam powder over here. So I have like 3 spoons of cocoyam powder. You can make use of fresh cocoyam. Yeah, without any lumps. But this is the best way to cook it without forming lumps. When you're making use of the powdered one, you first mix it with your palm oil before you pour it inside your meat or your soup. So after mixing it, I just pour it on the meat, which has been boiling for a while. And mind you, the meat has already been cooked to at least to 90%. So after adding that, I will be adding some ogiri, just like so. The ogiri as well is from the freezer. So I will add a little bit of dry pepper. You can add as much pepper as you like. So I will add a little bit, then I will make sure to stir it. Guys, my pot is overflowing. My pot is overflowing, so I'm making sure to stir this very carefully, otherwise everything will just, it will be a mess up here on top of my cooking stove. So I will gently stir it. Please make sure you're using a bigger pot when cooking yours. Don't do like me. I thought everything would enter when I started cooking this, but now I don't even have the energy to change to a bigger pot. So I just continue cooking like this. Test for salt and add salt if you need to. Then add seasoning cube. You can add as much as seasoning cube as you like, but I will be adding just this one because I use seasoning cube to season the meat and the fish while cooking it. So I'll be adding cubeb seed, powdered cubeb seed, that's uziza seed. Then I will give this a stir. Just gently stir it, just like so, to make sure it's not burning, and to make sure that the ingredients, spices or whatever you added mixed up properly. Please, if you are still watching up to this extent, remember to give this video a thumbs up, share out my video, comment below. Sorry for not putting video for a long time. I've been busy with some exams, so bear with me guys. It's not that I'm fully back, I'm not fully back, but I just want to drop this video here for you guys, so please watch this video to the end. Now I've added a little bit of crayfish powder, which I've blended by myself after taking out all the dirt in it. If you have fish powder, you can add it as well. So I'm adding a little bit of fish powder, bonga fish. Then I'm adding frozen oha leaf. If you have fresh oha, why not use your fresh oha? We that are in diaspora, we make use of the ones we have. We store our food stores, almost everything inside the freezer. So after adding the oha, give it a stir. You can add cubeb leaf, that's uziza leaf, if you have the leaf. But because I don't have the leaf, I added the powdered one, that's uziza seed. But if you have the leaf, why not add the leaf? So give it a stir to make sure that the oha leaf is fully cooked. You know that I brought it out from the freezer, so I need it to cook for a while before taking out the soup from the heat. So I just needed to add a little bit more, so I added a little bit more as well. Stir very well and check for salt, and also check the consistency of the soup. If it's too thick, you can add a little bit of water, but this is exactly the way I want it. So I will dish it out and enjoy it with swallow. And that is it for today's video. Bye.